I'm not even ready. Screenshot is unavailable. Camera shot. I had just taken a picture of this. I want to do a piece on this. I had just taken a picture of this. I want to do a piece on this. I had just taken a picture of this. I want to do a piece on this. Where is this coming from? Okay, it's not coming from here. It's not coming from here. It's not coming from here. Where is this coming from? It's not coming from here. It's not coming from here. It's not coming from here. Ah, now I see where it's coming from. Now I see where it's coming from. First, let me begin that I am not even close to prepared. I'm trying to, let me get this camera in the center here. Let me move my screen in the center. I'm trying to get this done, this formation done. Okay. When I wrote in my title, let's see if I can just put this in here as well. Paste. The secret to it all. The secret of it all. I believe that we have to understand the cell, the basic cell. Now, do we have to understand the molecular structure of that cell, where it comes from? Well, it's earth. What is earth? What is air? Forget about all the mathematics, but what is it actually? What do you see? Pieces and parts and particles that are put together. It's like tea. When you make tea, you ever see? It's a mixture of herbs. They usually, most of the time, but tea is also about filtration. So what goes through what passes through what is the tea, what is whatever is in the tea that you can grow with. I can't explain it. So all these designs and pieces of art are from what I can do and what I cannot do and what we see in each cell. But I'm looking for something right now. I might just take a picture with my telephone and then send it to myself. So I am trying to work on the 369 timeline and connect that to the Mayan calendar. I have had glimpses, glimpses of relationships where I've been able to match while doing something else. And I says, oh my God, that fits to the Mayan. Oh my God, that fits to the Mayan. Oh my God, that fits to the Mayan. And if I keep throwing enough stuff over there, I can actually create a bridge, just like other bridges that are just unbelievable angles and bridges and doorways just because of the angles. What are the angles telling me? And now the angles have numbers. So I think I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about in this piece. Just let me go to the kitchen. There's nobody here anyways right now. Can I take a picture? Take a picture, stop cam, invite. Invite. There's no pictures, banners, brands. No, there's nothing of that. Fred G. Grant, I don't know if you're still here. The secret. I should write down that word. The secret of all. Oh, I believe we have the answers. Secret sounds like a credit. Let me back up. Do I have the focus? I'm missing a little focus here. I'm going to begin in a minute. Oh, you're here? It says no one's here. Yes, I am very, very well. Very well. A little frustrated with the lighting. A little frustrated with not being able to have like 6 hands and 20 eyes so I can see so many things and put them together and understand. Anyways, I feel like I'm too close to the camera. Give me a minute. Pomegranate and carrot juice. I'm trying to be as wise as Bugs Bunny. Okay, give me a minute. How do I do this? No. My only way to do this is with my phone. Okay, now I'm going to share. Just give me a minute. I need to share with okay. Wow. Okay, I'm sharing it to myself. I know this is taking a little bit longer. I'm looking for my pictures. Yeah, sorry to bring you into this crowd. I hope it uploaded it. Oh, here's an uploaded one. Okay, let me copy image. Okay, I'm going to open up another one and paint them. I'm opening up a bunch of windows with different images that I've done in the past month, and hopefully I'm able to explain them. Let me go back over here. There's one in specific I'm looking for. But you know what? My Google images seem to be, wow, they seem to be all messed up. Okay, so forget about this for now. Okay, let me go back. Let me cancel this. Hold on a second. Okay. Share. Okay, share. 2. Sharing to myself. Okay. Now we're going to go on to picture number 1. Let's see if we can get this. We've done this before. I just want to go over it again. The basics to creation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. 6 and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 1, 6. This is your division. After 6, 1, 6, it becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 4. Remember, 6, 1, 6. The first string is 6, 1 to 5, 1 to 6, and then 7, and then 6, and all the way to 1. Now, we start at number 2, and we also go to number 6, and we stop at 7 to 6, and all the way to number 2. Between here and here, there are 5 areas. Between here and here, there are 5 areas. But between 2nd Street and 7th Street, you have, I'm trying to remember, am I counting A as this area here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I get that right? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this becomes 5, 1, 5. So this let me see, what did I say again? There's 4 missing over here and 4 missing over here between these two. And then there's 3. And with 3, the same thing. You go all the way to 6, 7, 6, and then over to 3. But the difference is 3, and the difference is 3. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so now this is the standard cycle. After that, you run into D. Okay, in D, it becomes standard death, and this is where we, I believe, enter the game. But it doesn't end for anybody because we're all running in support. And even in these designs, okay, you notice the way I encompass 1, but when I come down here, there's 2 areas. I wish I can fix that camera on here, right? You see that? 1 area, but when I come down here, there are 2 areas. 1 carries 2 carries 1. There's 1 area here, and then there's 1 area over here. How many areas? You go down 1, you go down another 1, you go over, you go up. Anyways, okay, so now we're into standard, which is 4, 2, 6, 7, 6, 2, 4. Now, this is how many numbers are in between, or to connect, sorry. How many numbers to connect? These are how many numbers it is to connect. How many numbers are in between are different. The numbers in between are 4, 3, 2, and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. The amount to connect. Which numbers am I going to work with? I do not know. I'm really not sure yet. I'm thinking. Right now, I'm figuring out my equation. I know that 432 is my vibration. Knowing that 432 is my vibration, something is wrong. Because if I'm starting with 5 and 5 no longer enters the game where does number 5 end up? We play into the E world, this number over here. This is the point of the pyramid. It's right over here. See that? The point of the pyramid, see how we go up? It's almost the same thing. We're starting to look at things a little bit different now when we give it a little bit of form. God created the skeleton, and then we gave it the form. Here's number 676. When you come to the center of this gateway, where it's 6, 7, what's the next number if you should go down in between, and share both sides through the gateway? When you go down, is it 8, 9? Since it's 7 at the top, and it is Venus, the split world of alpha passing, okay, since it's 7 at the top, what would it be? Would it go up? Would it go down? And if it did go up and down, since we saw that it counts as 2 images at a time, okay, would you go down by 2? And would you create what I would see as, you see, we're up like this on that paper. Okay, so should I be going down like this? Or should I be actually doing this and connecting the 3 together? And then what I would do is, my next question is, where would I start the next one? Would I leave a void, or would I finish it and come over the top? Connecting it that way. And then as we go down, here's this number, here's this one over here, and here's this one over here. So we have one area over here that connects 3. Then we have another area over here. Let me see, we have the small area over here in numbers, the 2 joint together. I'm thinking, should we do it that way? And then since I went over that way, I would have to come over this way. Over that way. So we'd have to continue down. I work by obligation. I didn't want to do it this way. I'm going to probably say to myself, I'm not happy with this right away. So here's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. So 2 would be, let's say, here, and 1 would be here. So that would mean I would go down 2, over 2, up 2, and up 2. See, I fall beneath the line. Anyways, let's not look at it that way. I'm going to do it the way I've always been doing it. If we go over here, what number does it get? If this is 7, should I go to 5, then go to 3, and then go to 1, and then go to what? What number's next? 8. And then the next number coming down, I shouldn't do it this way, right? It should be, hold on, let me do this again. Wow, I'm rushing because I have nothing planned, and I want to look professional and sound great. But it's a slow process, and I have no idea where I'm going with this. It's been a while, and I have nothing prepared. So if here's number 7, then here's number 5, then here's number 3, then here's number 1, then here's number 8. Now, here's the question is, if you started here, are we going to leave this one alone and go 1, 2, 3, and this is the polarity in 8? I'm leaving this alone as saying, as I climbed up, this was the head. This was my leap year in the gateway. So I'm going to start here. Or I can go 1, 2, 3, and then this is my polarity. But anyways, whichever way, this is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the next one is number 4. And this is the way it would look. And then we would be climbing if I did this right, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Although this together says female, right? This is female here, and this is male here. This will be the letter N, the letter L, the 12th letter in the alphabet, and this will be the letter M, the 13th letter in the alphabet. It skips over. Check that out. 1 and 3 and 1 and 2. You see that? That's what this basic kids art does. Here's 1 and 2, and here's 1 and 3. So what is my question? What am I going to do? What should I do? Do I get is it a claw? I don't know. I don't know what it means. But this is the jump between 1, 2, and 3. Here's 3, here's 2. One jumps into 2, and 1 jumps into 3. 1 and 2 create 3 and 2 to come together. And then when that comes together, it jumps all the way over here. And then since this is the end, the question is, if this is the end, jumping to 5, 5 and 1 equals to 6, and then it would jump to here, and it would look like that. Let me see. I went from here to here. Oh, and at the same time, 6 and 5, I think I'd have to go 6 and 5. I think it also jumps into here. 6 times 5 is 30, but I don't know. But I'm just showing you that this is the descent. And the reason for this descent is 7 plus 7 is 14, plus 7 is 21. Inside the 21st day of the cycle, or the changing of the solstice, in creation of the E-world through the gateway. Here comes the one cycle of 28 days. And then we have 35 days. And then we have 42 days. And then we have 49 days. And we have run how many days of the cycle? 1, 2, 3, polarity. 1, 2, 3. And the next one would be polarity. So in this one, it's 3, 1, 3 to the cycle. Cycle of 649. It starts above in the gateway into the 6th house. Therefore, it is the 649. Jesus energy, 7 and 4. 7, 5, and 6 come together, talking about the moon right over here, the gateway inside the moon. Here it's showing female. 5 shows female. But within the male, it takes 2 females, or 3, excuse me, it's 3, 1, 3, 1, 3. So it's 4 females. And anyways, they all have holes in the center. They are the cubes. Let me take away this design over here. And this is only one scale. What happens to this design further on? And I wish I can show you that my design of Tesla and the cube that's inside of his work. Here's the other design. This is on multiple scales. When we put this on multiple scales, you can see the straight razor lines that come down, right, that are created. But my walking up to the top was razor-like. I also have this done in full diamonds. I can do it in squares and diamonds. It tells different stories. This is done with one single area space done. You can do this with 4 area spaces. This is a little too small. This is going to tell me the heart of Earth. This is the smallest you can get. In this, I wanted to recreate and see what size I have in the center. And in making size in the center, I have to ask myself a question. Did I create these triangles big enough? So I'm going to recreate it in front of you just to ask myself the question. What size? Can I make it this way? Ah, yeah, look at that. You see, size does matter sometimes. Right? You see that? I can't make it small. Where am I? Sorry, is my camera not on it? How come I can't find the picture? Wow, it won't show up. Okay. What's with this light? What's with this light? I wish I can fix it. So you see the two sizes. Now, if I make this too small, look what happens. If I make this too small and I put it, it doesn't cover the corners. You see the way it passes? So I have like this obligation to follow. It still passes. And there, now it fits. But I don't have enough space to pass the center here, right? So I'm asking myself, when we have the dice cube and they're showing me all those spots, I don't really have enough space to pass the center of it. I'm just asking myself that question. I don't know. I'm not doing it. If I do it on paper, I'll know exactly what I can do, but I'm freehand over here. So then we can see this side over here. And then let me see the size of this. I'm questioning myself. Okay, and then we would have something like that. So we have this one that slips under. Come on, give me some. Just 1 second. Let me try to fix this here. Okay, this also is going away. Okay, so this is the one we have here. You see the way I have here and here void? In this area, what you're looking at is 1, 1, 3, 7, or 9, 1, 3, 7, or 9, 1, 3, 7, or 9, 1, 3, 7, or 9. They're playing in the 2, 4, 6, 8 division unless everything got turned this way. Now the 1 is back in its place. 1, 3, 7, 9. Here's the 5 area. 2, 4, 6, 8. But if I pull the camera, look at that. What is actually happening? I don't know. What got twisted? What got turned? Because this is the way I see it. This is where creation comes in. Do you see the indentation over here? This indentation will force to create the hexagon. If you create this properly, you will end up creating inside 2 separate cubes. One cube will come out over here. You can almost see it's like a door. Look, opening the door and closing the door. Opening the door and closing the door. Let me move it somewhere else. Let me move it here. You put a cube over here and make it the same size just to show you the illusions that are right in front of us. And when we look at this, you open the door. What's inside? Nothing. Okay, close it. Open the door, close it. Open the door, close it. So now the other thing about this is, just give me a second, I'm thinking. It could be, open the door, there's a passage underneath the ground, and it comes out over here. Because I closed off with this piece overlapping the 2 sides. You see there's a missing cube here. This piece overlaps the 2 cubes. And in the 2 cubes, the 2 areas that are not there are 1, okay, and 9, or 8 and 9, depending on how you want to calculate this piece here. And you go from inside one world out to another one. This is what I'm looking at. Anyways, forget about what it is this goes up 7, up 6, up 1, down 7, up 7, 6, 13, 7, 20, 26, and 7. Actually, let me do it right. 6, 7, 13, 19, 20, 26, 32, 33. Did I get that right? It should be 21. 7, this and this is 13. This and this is 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Is that possible? We got 33 over here. 7, 7, 7, 6, 7, 7, 7, 6, 6, 6. 21 and 18 is 49. Take away this one.
7 and 6 is 19. 7, 7 and 6 is 13. And 7 is 20. 19, then 20, then 26, then 32, then 33. Do I have that right? Then 39, the angels come to town. How many areas did we have? We had 2, 1, 2, 3. Then the next one is going to be the final for its polarity. Anyways, I was just fooling around, seeing how we can connect this design up. We're going to make that one go away. Okay, now we're going to work over and see what's next. VarkTech. The design reminds me of peace becoming you. The design reminds me of peace becoming you. Time for tea. Absolutely. It's always time for tea. I'm almost ready for it's time for tea. Then there's this piece of art here, which is also part of the Tesla artwork. Let me see if I have, I wish I can give you more, words, good words. But in this piece over here, let me see if I can move this. In this piece here, in this piece over here, if I can show you, you see here is 9, here is 6, here is 3. But we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're connecting 8. They're connecting 8 with 4. So for me, that's Pluto. The gateway connects over here, 7 and 8, which is created by Q. 6 and 9 are created, 3 over here, all from 9. Remember, all from 9. 1 and 8, 9, 2 and 7, 9, 3 and 6, 9, 4 and 5, 9. And don't forget there are other 9s. There's 2, 3, 4, 9. So if there's a 2, 3, 4, 9, the reverse of a 2, 3, 4, 9, which will be a 6, 7, 8, 21. So you're going to have a 21, 9 come together. 21, 2 and 1 is 3. 3 and 9 comes together. Here is your vibration to the gateway in the heavens house. Why does everything extend from 9? Is it because of Jupiter? What is it about number 9? 9 is everything inside before it becomes nothing, before it becomes all. Point 1, point 2, point 3, all the way up till you get to 9, and then once you get to 9, you go 1. 1.1, 1.2, 1.9, 2, 2.93, 3.94, 4.95, etc. So inside of here are how many 9s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 9. Is that 9 9s? 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 9s. 9 times 9 equals to 81. 9 plus 9 equals to 18. Total is 99. Jupiter, 13. Okay, these two words, I shouldn't have done it this way. The word Jupiter is 99, and the word 13. You see, this is very basic. I just keep repeating the same thing. I'm not really happy with the way I'm continuously going over the same thing. But anyways, just to note some small things. Just like fourth was the first of its kind, so is number 13 the first of its kind. First, it is the third cube. Second, it is the first teen number. You are at 12th. Up to number 12, they are numbers. They are word numbers. Now they have reached dimension because we have a teen. We didn't have a teen before. So we have teen, and we go all the way up until 19. 19. But there's a separation in the teens between 17, 18, and 19, or A, B, C creation. This is your standard creation to the birth in the heavens gate. Call me a cab and give me a ride. The total of this is 54, and that'll be the sun. There's other numbers that hit 54, and that's 45, and that'll be with all my love. Hugs and kisses, sending you on your way to the birth house. The 24th letter and the 15th letter. 24 representing the gateway of 86. 15 representing the student called Yo, like yo-yo. Earth, Mars, spinning around the cord. What's going on? Mars on the bottom, Earth on top. I don't know what it has to do with yo-yo. But Fox is love and kisses. This is 2 and 4 equaling to 6 and is part of what is F. And O is part of what is F. And F is the guiding light that once we have the light, the Holy Spirit, that ignites 6. So everything stems off of 6. And with the cube and 6 up and 1 down, we will get a total of 20 faces, 20 face dots. When we have a total of 20 face dots, we have a total of 20 face dots. 20. In the DC spirit, in the fox pass in the sun. In rotation, 9 times 6 equals 54. 9 times 5 equals to 45. It is the student. It is Yo. Jesus, time on the cross. This is the 33 mass cycle, which is 28 and 5. It is the E world from where it cometh. Where has it cometh? It cometh from man, and it cometh from what is to known to be the woman at 1221. The multiplication and the addition will give me 3, will give me 2. 3 plus 2 equals to 5. 3 times 2 equals to 6. And this is how we create our Yo 11, the student of Earth and Mars. 1221. And my friends, this weekend, we reach this mark. We have been waiting many, many years to reach this time in history, and yet no one talks about it. I don't know what it means, but this is the 2021 this year. So we went with the E world because we stand. We have to stand on this. A and B. We stand on this because of what it says. It says first, and it says second. ND and ST to me is stand. And we stand on 17. And what creates from 17? By only creating B, we end up with 5-2. Forget about 5-1 because once 2 gets involved, okay, 1 is in between. And it's not even 2. It's not even 2. Well, this is part of the rotation of 2 and 5. It's a reflection of 5 in itself. The Earth is number 52. The one, you see, it's actually, how can I describe this? You see, by creating this, A. The first A, the second A, they called the second A 2. What's your name? Oh, my name's 2. Well, you look like me. I'm 1. Well, I'm 2. Look at that. I brought my buddy along. We go on each side of you. I got my two friends on each side of you. Now, the thing is about this, if I understand correctly, or if I'm going to go off the equation of gematria, and by going off in the equation of gematria, it shows me to make a separation like this, and this is where I can get my hexagon. I have a point here and a hexagon here. It's funny the way it cuts off. So here is where my sevens are. 7, 7, 7. And please note that you have to have at least 4 sevens in order to go through the cycle. But it might not be in a straight line. Some things are in a straight line, but not everything. And remember, 180 degrees. You never want to go more than 180 degrees. Because after 180 degrees, if you're going more than 180 degrees, you'll be going back this way after that. 180 degrees. I want to call this the French. See, the English have to go around the corners or the diamonds, because in French, they call them the square heads. And my project is based on a lot of languages, but because of where I'm from, and each one of us has our own gift of knowledge of what they believe they know, of what they logically, rationally somehow depict from within the given realities, the situation. And knowing that 180 degrees is everything, we also have to understand the sunrise and the sunset. So this is A between A, and then over here, well, this is the one over here. Over here, I have 66, 66. Look at that. I just get all excited. I make it all big. Let me keep it small. 6 and 6. So over what curvature is that moon? So if I have 6 here, and then 6 here, and then 6 here, between here and here, between here and here, let's try and keep away from the point. I have 6, 1, 6. And let's try and keep away from the point. Oh, that was a little too much. I have 6, 1, and 6. And you notice the separation on the smallest angle. To separate this area, it shows 2 area spaces. Now I'm trying to think that if it's occupying 2 area spaces, and between the first area over here and the second and the third and the fourth and the fifth, when I get to the 6th area over here, okay, the 6th area over here, where is number 6? How is this occupying 2 areas? You see, now I'm going to have to make my box this size. But I'm just confusing myself when it's a point, because what's in it when it's a point, although I want to say 1 area, somehow there's 2 spaces. If there's 2 spaces here, and I'm going, let's say this was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then the 6th day, no, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then this was Friday. So I'm trying to think, how do I have Saturday, Sunday, and continue on to the next week? 2 spaces at the 7th gate. I'm just trying to think, how is that possible? Did the 7th gate encompass 6 and 6? So now if I go 1 to 6, there's 5 days and 2 days and 5 days. I'm just getting a little confused with this right now. I don't know how to look at it. But anyways, I'm going to speak about something else. When I wanted to come down from the 7th gate over here, okay, and this is number 7. If this was number 6, and this was number 5, and this was number 4, and this was number 3, and this was number 2, and this was number 1, just like this was number 6, this was number 5, this was number 4. But I don't want to do it. I need to go the alternate way, where the cube speaks. And I'm not happy that I just changed directions in my videos. I want to go to where the cube speaks on the way down. Instead of going 7, 6, I'm going to go up. 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4. I must finish on this 4. because that is Jesus of time in this angle. This is one angle here, right over here. One angle on this side, one angle on this side. And I hate messing up my page. I really hate it. I really hate it. So they come into the high heavens, 89 and 65 being the student of Earth and Mars, created by the primary alpha beta. In 91, it brings on the spirit. In 12, it brings on the E-world. In number 23, it will bring back on alpha beta creation. And once it brings that on, you get the 3 and 4. They are the polarity. Okay. And this is where A replaces its numeric number is 1, but it plays from position 6. This becomes the polarity on the cube once you reach 3 and 4. C, D. And then you have C, D. Then when you hit the E, okay, of this design, it goes down to another level, upside down level. So I can't go down anymore. And if I do, the E world is now upside down. So let me rip this out. I'm going to get a drink, a little bit of tea. I'm taking 2 minutes. I'm really not happy with anything I'm doing. I'm just not. I'm not. I don't feel like I'm connecting. And there's something I want to go over. Maybe I'll take the camera to the floor. Where is, let me see something. Hold on a second. Yeah, this here, if you notice, it stops on number 36. Okay, there's a story in here. 31089, 31056. See 36 9311089. There's a whole story in here. I haven't started to read it yet. Okay, but it ends at 36, and this is only primary because it's what this can do. Because the same 36, okay, the same 36 are on the floor right over there, but in patterns. Not sure if you can see it. It's a little blurry, eh? Anyways, you have that's a couple. There's 2, 3 designs on the floor. There's one with aliens in it, and then there's this one over here right next to me that I just did not long ago. That one is when they took the penny off the market, created that design. It's only a 1 form. I haven't stretched it out yet, and there's binary code. But anyways, I'm going to leave you upside down for a minute, and when I come back, I'm going to see if I can work on a couple of more pieces. Hold on a second. Let's see if I can. I have to go to the powder room. Yeah, but oh, I got some water. Okay, I got some stuff over here. Yeah, it was my son's birthday today. 30 years old. My son is 30 years old. Oh my God. Can't believe it. 30 years old. You know, we had a big party, and I've been telling all my friends for years that I was only 26. You know, and when my son shows up and he's 30, I mean, what do I look like? Just give me a minute. You know, I did have a big question. One of my biggest questions was, do you want to hear this question? Give me a minute. You know, I was hungry one day, and I said to my friend, a friend of mine, I'm hungry. What can I eat? He says, what do you have in the fridge? I says, I got some eggs. He says, why don't you make some hard-boiled eggs? I says, great idea. After 5 minutes that the eggs were in the water, I asked him, I says, when do I turn them over? Just give me a second. You know what? You know, I get a notion in my head. I get a notion in my mind, and I start to create a certain design or image or understanding. And right away, I want to come and do a video. Like I can't get away from the primary thoughts, and it's totally wrong because I don't feel I'm coming across, explaining, showing what I can see, what is deeper in. It's gonna have a little cracker here, and then I'm coming back. Okay. Whoop. I'm gonna see what I'm looking for. Hold on. If you want to know what this is, let me see where my camera is here again. Yes, I'm gonna definitely get back to this and that. I want to understand that point. Very important. If you take a look at the point. You see the 88, the illusion that they're on the side. Remember, when you look at a triangle, I like to say a triangle, a square, whatever it is, more or less a triangle, and even circles, that if they're distorted, it's because they're on an angle. This is the experience I have. Now, maybe there's a million, a trillion other people out there. This is my experience. So because when they are distorted and they're on an angle, they become smaller at one end. So we have to give size. So we have to understand if we're going to do it, we're going to do it on square paper so we can see how many dimensions of size and what those numbers are in order to have a cat visit. So just give me a second. I'm just looking for something right now. If you got something to do, just give her for a second. This cat can't work like this, baby. Wait. I can't work like this. She didn't want to stay. She went down. I'm just looking for something. Hold on a second. Okay, now I remember what it was I was looking for. Just give me a second. I just took a picture with my camera. The camera's unavailable. PC location. Camera roll. I spend so much time looking to do things. It's crazy. You know what? I have opened it up. I don't want this. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, there's another video I did. Whoa, what is this? Wow. Okay, I just want to show you this one little video I also did. That when you count these, you see I counted my sevens differently. The way I counted my sevens differently is, let me see if I can see you see me. 1 second. Wow. I lost my camera. Okay. Okay, so what it is, I'm hoping that you can see what I see. Now I put my bricks sideways. Instead of going up and down, I kept my bricks sideways. Let me see if I can fix my autofocus on this without the cat getting in my way. Yeah, yeah. I need a technician. Anyways, I'm trying my best to get this understood. Maybe if I make it larger, it'll help. So what we have is I created the seventh gate this way, like bricks. And I went 2 bricks and 1 brick all the way up. When I get to the top, I have 2 of my 1 bricks. 1 and 1 comes together. And then I put my 2 brick. And now my 7th brick is over here, the single brick. Nothing, only the 7th gate separates the 2. These 2 are connected. So I just wanted to show this design. I'm just trying to understand. I call this the gematria cube because it's 7 and 6, and 7 and 6. You see here they're joined. So how are we going to split it? Do we split it this way? Hold on a second. Wow, my cat just. I love you too. I love you too. Just can you just sit there? Do you always have to go in the middle? What is it about you going in the middle? Okay, I just have to stop for 2 seconds. I'm taking a sip of this, and my cat just gave me an answer to a question. And the answer to the question is, why does my cat always have to go in a box? Why does my cat want to go in small places? Why does my cat always want to be in the middle of something? Because this is the house of Venus, and my cat is over here. And where does my cat want to be? My cat wants to be over here. And my cat does not like water. And why do I talk about this? Because the one cat in the Venus house likes to be in the middle because my cat is part of the AT communication. A through T is 210, equaling to the cubic of 6, the passing of the light. That is in the moon, the passing of the light in the moon. So I'm thinking, I have to keep playing with my bricks. I'm telling you, didn't Moses play with bricks? Who was playing with bricks? Something to do with building cities? Pharaoh, the land, build the cities? Is that Egypt? Yeah, I think that's where it was. That's where it first took place. They pharaohed the land, and they told a story so that everybody would feel sorry for them. This is prehistory. You got beautiful eyes. I'm drinking a little bit of tea. And now again, what is 50-50? If you have 50-50 through the 7th gate, you are sharing 2 worlds. If you split something down the center, be careful and understand what the center is. If you split the apple one way, or you split the apple another way, you will have different results than if you split the apple this way. I've never seen anybody split the apple on this angle. I'd like to see that. Does anybody have an apple? A through T, all the numbers. In the game of pool, we go 1 through 7, which is the gateway. Then we can say I hit the 8 ball 1 through 8, so we now have the Venus angel, 9 times 9, coming out of Jupiter. Jupiter. J, okay, is the inverted world. A, B, C, D. A and B creates E. W is the beta creation.
where it comes from, A and B, creates 23. ISH. The pool game 1 through 7 equals to 28, the cycle of the moon. When we bring in the heaven, it equals to 36, creation of I and R. What is the creation of I and R? I is the world of 9. I like to say with the dot on it, is a breather. I has a support. I is the cement between the two bricks. Heaven, okay, heaven is a divider. Hold on a second, let me look at the design again. Heaven is sideways. Heaven is this way. So if heaven's this way, the above heaven is the brick to the right, and the below heaven is the brick to the left. And you split, you split the 2 brick houses, the house of mortar. Your mortar, see, this is all about the mortar, because the mortar creates the H and the I, which creates the 8 and the 9. And in the 9th world, the invert to 8 and 9 is alpha beta, A and B, and my pocket is vibrating, or my leg. That's really weird. So can you follow? Do you understand? I'm going to look at the comments, see if anybody understands this, or I'll write it down. Sometimes it's really aggravating and hard to get things done when my cat breaks up my concentration, but just knowing that the cat needs a small space because she's got to bring her information everywhere. She buries it. Dried information buried in the sand. What gets buried in the sand? The dog needs a fire hydrant, needs a little bit more hydrating for the dog. But for the cat, she wants it buried in the sand. And very often, more often than not, they never do the same at the same time. And they're always cleaning themselves. The information, right? They're always having encrypted information that floats. And when they're sleeping, for you, they look like they're sleeping. But they're busy bringing all the information into this world, right? Whoa, you weigh a ton. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What's going to happen when I get older? You know, in 20 years from now, I'll be way older than you. Where are you going to be? Kissy, kissy. Okay, go on the floor. I say go on the floor. She's trying for the table again. Okay. Let's see if I received my mail that I sent myself. In fact, I haven't received any mail. No, I haven't received my mail. Let me see. I was sending myself those pictures. I'm going to try to get into my account just to see if I can get those pictures out. Or maybe I won't. I don't know where to go next. I'm not sure where to go. There's so many things to do. I want to show you the triangular worlds. Actually, the world that I twisted to the side. Just give me 1 second. Is this it? Okay. See, this way we went up straight. I didn't chip her. And we come down. I come down as diamonds. And here's the 7th gate, but 66 is enclosing that 7th gate. 7, and then what do you do down here? 5, and then over here is 3, then over here is 1. All I need, I went up by 6, but all I need to do is come down by 3. A, B, C is standard. A, B, C, what is 7 can also be noted as D, or 74. Jesus, the cycle of K creation. The K comes in over here. So does the M and the W. Where did that MW come in that piece I was working on? Oh, I think I deleted it. No, please tell me I did not. Wow, I did.
Okay, not this one. I want to see which one, because what I did is I wanted to show you how the W and how the claw from the Velociraptor was made. It's getting a little hot in here. There's all kinds of little things that happen. 44 with an area space. See, over here, it's a split world 50-50, right? Let's call that Mars. But over here in creation of the design, it's a divided world. In this one, we are going to call it I9, between 44. But if I hold it this way, okay, it's going to be H. I'm not really too sure what the shapes are right now. Let's say it's a 44 sideways. I'm not really sure which way to look at it. Oh, I can look at this as the plus plus, and this is the minus minus. And this over here, I can look at it as the minus plus and the minus plus if I'm splitting up areas. So we went through that little baby stuff. 1226. Here's something else I was working on just for better understanding, that I didn't want to miss, right, anything by more than one square without touching. And in this design, it was impossible. I had to be separated by 3 and separated by 1. In this one, okay, if you noticed, okay, they're all far apart. How can I, maybe I'll take the camera off. It's hard to hold the, so in this one, see, this is off by 1 square. This is off by 1 square. This is on a corner off by 1 square, but it's a straight line. See, here it's off on a 45. Here it's off on what it would be a 90 degree. So 45 is telling me Fox pass. 90 degree is telling me about a birth and rotation. X marks the spot. How many Jesus disciples were named Mark? Mark the spot. What spot? Is it a spot or is it a dot? Does it have anything to do with communication? And is the value 5? Why? Because in French, this is a cat. The one cat. When the one cat comes in. Now this is a 5. In French, they say sank. So the cat sank. Oh my God, where did the cat sink? Now, I want to know about cat sinking. Why can't the cat sink? Why doesn't a cat want to sink? Is the cat in sync or in line? We don't know if he's in sync or she's in sync or in line. So in all these areas, what can I finish off by giving it the basic old-fashioned look to what we're all just basically used to looking at? And then we can just say, hey, here it is. This is an Earth calculator. I cannot go this way. When Mars joins the Earth calculator, Mars joins this way, or Mars can come and join this way through Venus. Actually, it's a creation through Venus, Mars-Venus creation. 4 being Mars, 2 being Venus. The 4-6 is an interpretation of where Saturn meets Mars. See these striped? There's a stripe going this way, make it a circle. There's a circle going this way, and there's a circle going this way. The Nassau circles, 1 through 2, 5, and 8, 1 through 3, 5, and 7, 1 through 6, 4, and 5. Or it can be 9, 5, and 1, 8, 5, and 2, 6, 4, and 5. Those would be the circles. So we understand this, and there were 3 separate over here, and 3 and 1. We got all this just to note, so we can bring different worlds together. I plug in, I plug in, I plug in. What is the main plug-in over here? This is the main plugin right here. This is the 8-star octagon. And in connecting the 8-star octagon, okay, inside of the Tesla formation of numbers and roulette, showing me, hold on a second. My cat's going to print some paper here. My cat's ready to print. She's looking for the button. Where's the button? Oh, didn't work this time. So let me see if I can back this book up here. Let me see. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, kitty cat. Why is it so blurry? Okay. What was I going to show you there? Wow, the cat sat on top of my work, and I can't see what I was thinking. Okay, where the star system came in on the cross. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. I'm trying to figure this out. And remember, we also have to remember, there is the unicycle, right? Unicycle. There is the bicycle. There is the tricycle. Remember, I'm just trying to figure out where the 8 cross was, the cube. Give me a second. The worlds coming together. 4 worlds come together with 4. Oh yes, the octagon. I'm not sure if you can see this. Where's the camera? Okay, you can't see it. Okay, hold on a second. Wow, where can I show? Yeah, right there. You see all those octagons? Those are connecting multiple boards. Okay, they also create rings. You need a minimum of 3 of these. But in order to repeat the cycle, you must take 4 of them. So they join 2. This one joins the first one. Let me see if I can point it out. Let's see if I can point it out with my pen. I can't even find my pen. Two boards. That connects 2 boards. That connects a third board. See, this one connects to the same board as the first one. So the second one will connect 2 boards, and the third one will connect the 2 boards. So it'll be a total of 2. It'll be a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 boards. 3 connects 4. Caught you. Got you. Okay, 3 connects 4. So those are my, and I have no choice but to make, I have no choice but to do that because there's a color coding on the roulette. It's red and black, and the extra color code on there is that the number 1, according to number 1, see, number 10 is over here. Unlike number 1, unlike number 19, which is over here, and then it ends over here. The alphabet begins over here. Second part of the alphabet will begin over here. The alphabet begins, I think, 3 times. 3 times. The last part of the alphabet the recycle part will end up over here. I'm just trying to think. This is the basic. Remember I said 3, 1, 3. Here's my 3. 3 up and 2 down. Alpha, beta. We stand on this. We stand on 9 creation. We stand on 9. 1 in between 8, because that's what it takes. When you have 1, your obligation of 1 will have 8 that surround it.
I'm just trying to think. There's so many things. Okay, I haven't looked at anybody's comments. Let me see, Mr. Tagpans. What is VAWR.tech? I'm going to look it up. I don't know what it is. I'm going to look it up. VRAW Tech. What is that? Let me see. VRAW Tech. How can I copy and print? Select all. Oh, no. Okay, can't do that. Okay, but that's pretty cool. Okay, that's pretty cool. VAWR Tech. EZSWEZ. I'm just trying to think. There's so many things going on. um,
I have a question. You see, the corners cannot go through. You see in this design over here, the cross comes together. This comes in one piece. This joins, and this joins, and then this is the exit, I'm assuming. Or these two join, which is creation of the seventh gate. And then once the creation of the seventh gate, we have a transmission. We connect now the one AI to the seventh gate. Information network. That's information on. Listen, there's the way I see it. Each one will tell something different. There's AT, there's ET, and there's IT. All related to the same thing. Then if you want to go to UT, what UT does, okay, it is the omega of AT. We have to put these together. If I start with this, I will end at this. These, this, and this, these three, okay, A to E gives me B, C, D. E to I gives me F, G, H. Now, what happens between here and here? This is the 21st and the 20th letter. This is 3 and 2. What am I going to get out of this? Here is 29. Here is 25. Here is 21. 1, 5, and 9. 1, 5, and 9. And in this, I'm just trying to think. Here is the seventh gate inside of this. In 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, this is closed. I mean, it has it. But when we go to number 10 will create the Y instead of the X inside of number 10 on roulette. Just take it from me. I'll show you. It's in here. This, I think I'm going to end the video and come back another day and show you the closing of this. Now, what are these areas over here? Well, this is 1, 2, 3 areas, and then the fourth area is a polarity. And then there's 1, 2, 3 areas, and the fourth area is a polarity. So check this out. You see the polarity happens here, yet I have a design here. This is 1 and 6, 7, and 4, 9, 13. 1 and 3 is 4. 7, 4, Jesus. In here, I have only 4 and 9, 13. Jesus, man. And it begins, okay, at number 13. The roof begins at number 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And then on 19, we have this again. Now remember this shape. Okay, on 19. And then we have, it ends. When it ends, let me see where it ends. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, this is the 12th area that it ends. So it has to re-begin because the alphabet shuffle, A begins over here when Z ends over here. If we start the alphabet, oh, sorry, that's not possible. Z ends over 36, 30, 33, 30, 27. Z ends over here. So the alphabet will be A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, and this will be P. Now this is ironic because the alphabet is starting here on F, but I came up with P. Now, if I would run backwards, I'd have EO, I'd have DN, I would have CM. Did I get that right? Then I'd have B, and then I would have A, ace, king. Anyways, I'm a little tired. I'm going to look at that Vartec. The cat is stuck in my wires over here. Okay, no more stuck. Thank you for watching. Not one of my best videos, but anyways, peace and love. I try my best. If you got something to say it. I'm going to show you these little X's, and one of the reasons it's X's is because when there's a odd separation, the same thing that will create the hexagon, when you go to join pieces together, and you must draw from corner to corner when you're designing. If they don't meet at a point, and if they do meet at a point, I couldn't stop over here because my box was a single square. And it happens with one square, it happens when there's 3 squares, it happens when there's 5 squares. I don't want to go to 7 squares because there really aren't 7 squares. A cycle in the world we live is 6, 1, and 6. There are 168 hours. There are 168 squares plus 1 square. Now my question is that in 4 different dimensions, splitting of the plus, 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 minus, 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 which would be, if there was 168 by 4, imagine we're going back to the cycle again. Let me get out my pen. Let me get out my pen. My cat lets me. And we're going to run the 168-hour cycle. 168, 168, and 168 equals to 336. So once we run our first cycle of 168, that'll be 7 days. Oh, hold on a second. Just 1 second. Just give me 1 second. 1 second. Okay, so that'll be 336. And what's ironic about 336, in order to get your average between that will be 84, and that's Pluto. So it takes 2 84s to create 168. And when you create this, you create the 7th gate of the half-life. 8 and 8 is 16, 1 and 6 is 7, 4 and 4 is 8. 44 is the creation of day and night. 88, okay, which will end up creating the separation of the gateways, because 8 times 8 is 64, 8 plus 8 is 16 equals to 80. This is the quarter house. It's the quarter house because in French, they go 4 times 20 in order to say that. So they're telling me already inside of it. They're also telling me about the half-life of the cube, because when you go 1 to 6, it equals to 21 the cube. When you add them together, you get 27. You now have the 1 cycle of the 7th gate. This was the 7th gate of DC, because the mathematics are 24 and 10 equaling to 34 DC, or minus 10 equaling to 14, and that is the DNA inside the sun birth creation. This will be bumped up to 40, which will be bumped up to 46, and it is 46 that recreated this number. And was it out of chaos in SkyPass? 55 and 55. This is 4 letters. This is 3 letters. This and 26. This and 53. I just want to split them up. It's a reverse alphabet. So let me continue on with Sky Pluto. So let me have a little bit of tea. So we get Sky Pluto, we get 336, and 336 is the creation of the half-life in rotation of the mass, or in the masses 3 times 3, 3 plus 3. 36 is I and R, which is the, you want to call it the ninth gate, which who we are, the energy. So we get 336, and that's 12 moons. 12 moons will create 32, which equals to 5, the E world of BC. BCE 235. Bell Canada Enterprises, we now have entered into the sewage system. Entered into the sewage system. In French, they call this accent aigu, accent grave, but when I look at this, it seems like it's going up. When I look at this, it looks like it's going down, but that's just me. Hey, I can look at this as going down. Thing is, when it's going up to the right, I'm going to get number 3. It's going down to the left, I'm going to get number 7, 2 different worlds. Where am I inside of this? I count 1 through 6. Okay, 21 and 8. I did that. Yes, so we have 168 and 168 and 168. 3 equals 3, 3, 6. The total of this is 54 when multiplied, and it is 12 when added, equals to 66. Freedom absent. Is that freedom absent? Absent freedom. Woman, freedom, birth in the E world. Through the absent, we were absent freedom. So this and this will create 7, 3, 2. And then to the next part of the cycle, which is going to be standard, we're going to end up with 6, 9, 3. And then that part will end up with 168. And this will equal to 504. Again, we're back into the sun now, the sun birth. This is the Federation. All zeros equal to 6. This will be the Federation of Mars. Then we have 396, which is 54. Now we're going to do 54. And we're going to do 18. And we're going to do 27. And then we're going to put it up here. We're going to go 18. 6 times 9, 6 times 3, 6 times 3 times 6, 3 times 9, etc. 45, this equals to 99. We're now talking about Jupiter, which creates 1881. We're going to, now this should be separated, right? It should be 72. It should be 54 and 27. You have to do all the equations, okay? And it's 999. It's fine gold, which is 81 Venus. And then 54 and 18 equals 72, the gateway in Venus, rotation of the sun. And then we're going to go 27 and 18, and we pass through the foxhole 9 to 5. The foxhole 9 to 5 that got us through 6 and 8. First, it was 4 and 1. Then it was 9 and 5, and to the gateway of 6 and 8, divided by the 9 lives of the cat. What does it all mean? 2 times 4, 2 plus 4, 6 and 8. 4 and 1, which is actually 4 and 10. I like to look at it as 4 and 1. It was 4 and 1 to the left, right? It was 4-1 to the left, but it's 4-10 to the right. It is 55 minus 6 equals 49. It is the life of the 649. The life of the 649 through the heaven's gate. Bum, bum, bum. Where are we? So yes, so our last added number, 168 and 168, this one will equal to 276, 670, 286, and this one will equal to 8 and 6 is 5, 6, 4. Back to the Federation. back to the Federation. This is also going to equal to, see, we have the student over here. There was an equation I'm working on. I need a little bit more hot water and then 2 more minutes. I was going to end it, but just let me finish this piece. So anyways, that's the piece on Jupiter. Now, in order to get the 168, and what the 168 means is 168 hours in a week. So now we've completed a singular cycle to the moon, in which 4 times 6, 24, times 5 is 120. And that is the quarter world, because we're multiplying in the game of pool and connected to the moons. When we add it, it's 15. Okay, it's part of the E worlds. One added to 5 equals to 15. That is the letter O. I'm just trying to think of 5 and 6. I'm just trying to think how it works. The inverted world of 4 is in 5. Wow, I'm tired. Yeah, so how many times is Pluto included in this? That's what I want to talk. So Pluto is included 8 times. Now, what is 1/4 of Pluto? It is 21. It is 12, 21. 1/4 of creation in Pluto, 48, the numeric value of the SON, sun. Okay, Neil Anderson. Neil Anderson, I'm just going to see if I can ASDE ASEADESN. No, SO. I don't know. These letters over here, ASDEEASO, I'm not really sure. As they ESO. Really? Hailing out in Seattle? Wow. Well, if you look at this here, let's see if we can find something. I'd like to do 36 letters on this, but this is 1. Let me see how this works. Let me see. Door, nay, birth. Anyways, this is what it is. Anderson is this. 1 is Neo. 1 Anderson. NOSREDNA. So this means 1 hour, 1 red sun angel. Our 1 red sun angel, Neo Anderson. Neo being 1 DNA inside of red, the D being the alternate world and the split world, because the O and the D, or the D and the O, is a split world between this way and this way. It's 2 D's. It's actually, it can be made as the O. Anyways, oh God, I'm tired. That's it. I don't know if I should stay. What do you think? Crap, it's coming down harder. Star Wars. It's going to end. It's going to end. Just know you know the truth. Just know you know the truth. And I'm a little bit tired. I'd go on, but I'm going to bed. And I know it's only about 10 o'clock in Washington right now. There's so many little intricate little things. I don't know why I can't get this done. Maybe I can stay on just 2 more minutes. I'm trying to create this design. And I had it here before. I just don't know where it is. Okay, now that how do I take this picture? I already took the picture and I sent it to myself. Let me try it again. Camera. Here's the picture. Okay, here's the picture. I'm going to share it with Gmail.
and send it to, whoop. Okay, and send it. Okay, maybe I'll get it now. I'm going to get a tea. I'm going to come back. I need a little help for 2 minutes. Maybe somebody wants to tell me where my cat is. Understand certain things. The body, in the throat and in the organ. I need a vacation. I can't drink any more juice. Maybe a little flat juice. Yes, I'm back. Okay, let's see if I got the picture. Wow, I sent mail to myself and it still didn't show up, eh? Let me send it. Hold on a second. Just trying to connect the. And how do you send it? Okay, I sent it. Let's see if I'll get it so I can work on this right now. Hey, how's everybody doing? I'm ready to stop and everybody's showing up. Is there something we can do? Maybe I can drum up something, but I got to go to bed. It's 1 o'clock. And just give me a minute. Let me look for this piece of mail here. No, I didn't send it to that box. I sent it to another box. Let me see. Where is that box? Here it is. Wow, I didn't get it here either. I can't take a picture of it. Oh, I just got it. Yay. Yay, let me look. Okay, copy image. Okay, I'm in business. Oh, I put copy image. It gives me something else. Copy image. Yeah, the Tesla basic string of numbers, you can put that into the roulette wheel and we can come up with altered realities. Just noting that, remember, 36 numbers in roulette. The 0 and the 00 for me are reflecting the 10, the 20, and the 30. Now, which is which, I do not know. Let me just see paint. Okay, now that I have paint, let me paste. Oh my God, this is huge. Okay, let me open it up. Let me make it bigger. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to show you what I'm going to do, and then it's going to be bedtime. What this is I have connected, and as you know, if you do know or you don't know, it'll be a question. Let me see if I can put this down here. Let me see if I can erase this. Let me see if I can put this down here. Is there anything else behind this screen?
Yes, there's me. Okay, so we are going to go and take that. And I don't know if I should do it here. I'm gonna do two types right now. I'm gonna do copy and paste. Copy and paste, and then I'm going to rotate it. So there's a fold. You see the fold inside the two sides? And army stripes. Remember army stripes and V111 in Roman numerals. What is the truth about that? So here's one way to do it. Well, you see in this one, there was no, so you see, I don't have, you see, you only can tilt it to one side. When you're drawing for multiple levels, it does this, but it only does it on one side. So now here, I'm going to bring this side and connect this direct. And then we're going to go ahead and see which way is this. And then this one, let me see. See, this one I have to turn backwards, rotate this way. So now we've created this world in between. So we have 36, 72, 36. So this is only one formation because we only have one of 72, and I haven't flipped it over upside down, and I'm not sure if I have to. And the reason I'm not sure if I have to is because it's already been flipped upside down, but you can't see. Maybe what I should have done, instead of running this way, because this is only one of my part dimensions. Where's the calculator? Where's the calculator, Cat? Is it underneath you somewhere? Is it underneath you? Wow, I can't believe I can't find the calculator. I have two calculators and I can't find them. Come on, Cat. Oh, here it is. Okay, so oh yes. So what according to the calculator, my design is 7, 6, and 4, 3 connected. I did not do 6, 1, and 9, 4 connected, because when I connect 6, 4, whoop, dice cube just fell on the floor. If I want to connect the other one across, I'm going to go from here. Let me make that bigger. Let me make it red. Let me make it even bigger. It doesn't look big enough. Okay, we'll leave it at that size. I'll just make it like that. The design would be here and here. Oh, here and here. Sorry. Here and here, where I would be linking. Where's the calculator? I already have, according to this calculator, I have 7, 6, and 4, 3. I'm going to connect 9, 4, and 6, 1. So I want to see that I did this right. Did I get that right? Top left, bottom right, top left, bottom right, connecting 9 and 4. Then I have to go and I'm going to connect 6 and 3. So I'm going to connect 6 over here with, let me see what it is, with 1. Sorry, I'm going to connect 6 with 1 over here. And then I'm going to connect 6 with 1 over here. And now I'm going to end up with this design over here. So I have one box over the other box, and I've now created an alternative or whatever. It looks like there's an N. See the N over here? So what seems like the N up here, down here, up here. You see inside, remember I once said I only can draw on line? Remember I once said I can draw on line? Well, let's say you have a box that's this big, right? I'm allowed to go corner to corner. What my angle is going to be and how many squares are going to tell me about the situation in here. At the same time, I can go to reach the halfway, but in this situation, because of the odd number of boxes, my halfway point would be over here. So I have to understand why I'm drawing to somewhere. I have to draw for a reason. And I can't actually get to this side because it's on the other side. I can draw it here and draw it here. What story is that going to tell me? Is it going to be a story of an angle? I had to go print some paper, eh? Okay, so yeah, so let's continue on with this and darken out what I originally had done. Let me see if I can do it with this. Here, 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 and then here. Whoop. No good. That's not good. So I drew. Anyways, I'm going to leave it at that. I don't want to make it dark. I have to take a look. What did I actually do? What does it exactly look like? What's going on in there? So you can only really go one way. Then the same thing is going to happen here. And now my question comes, can I connect anything? Is there any other connections here? I'm not sure. I'm not really sure where to go with this. But what I can tell you is that when you're creating, this is from creating the 9 and 4 and the 6 and 1, the 13 and the 7, and it's the same. Okay, come on. And it's the same numbers as the Mayan calendar. And then when the Mayan calendar, let me take a look. Yeah, so the Mayan kin equals to 1 day. There's 20 days, there's 18 days, and there's 7,200, there's 144. So I have an answer for all these numbers. I do, and I've done them. I don't know how I'm going to translate it and prove it. And then there's 0 to 17. The Unial are numbered from 0 to 17. We stand on 17. Everything is created from 0 to 17. The mathematics of 9 and 8 is 17, but the star system artwork comes out to 5 times 2, 5 plus 2, the week and the weekend. Then there's periods of 5,125.36 years, 5125. That was a 5125. 205 cycles. 5125, 51. Oh my God, the cycle of Yo. The cycle of Yo. The 15th letter and the 25th letter. 1 times 2, 1 plus 2 in the center will create 555. 125 memory, the E-worlds of creation. I mean, I don't even know what more to say. I mean, just for me, I know it all freaking connects. It just all connects. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus, 32 degrees. The freezing point. Is that where it all connects? Is it 32 degrees Fahrenheit or 32 degrees Celsius? Let me take a look. Sell us and see us, right? Celsius. Let me see what that is. So 32 Fahrenheit, Celsius, you bank Celsius, Celsius.
Celsius temp. There you go. So we have 32 Celsius convert is 89.6 Fahrenheit. 89.6. The heavens of birth in rotation. What does the decimal mean? What is the decimal on the bottom? I'm going to have to understand that. Then there's let's switch to Fahrenheit. How do we do Celsius? And now I want to do Fahrenheit. Okay, they got 32 Fahrenheit is 89.6. 32 Celsius is 89.6 Fahrenheit. Now minus 32, they don't have it. Minus 40. When you go to minus 40 and minus 40 are equal. The cubes are equal. Let me see Fahrenheit to Celsius. Okay, so we're going to go 32. So convert. So Fahrenheit to Celsius. 32 Fahrenheit, 0 Celsius. So in creation, it's 0. And at 40, what about 432? Oh my God, 432, dividing of the seventh gate. This is 1776 times 8. What about if we did a swap? What if we did the Celsius to Fahrenheit part? What would happen? Let me see. What numbers did I just use before? 432, eh? 432 convert. 432 convert is 809. So you remember before what we had? We had 32. Watch that. 89.6. And we have 432. So these numbers are like magic. Like magic. 809.6. So there's just another world added into our vibration, which is very, very, very cool and interesting. I'm trying to look for my camera, and I want to thank you for being here tonight, and have a good night, and have a good day, and stand up for what is right. We're in a created world, and our minds have to come together. We really do. We really have to come together. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Our minds have to come together. You got to keep thinking. Put your hands on your head and say, oh my God, I can't believe. Hold on, let me try and see if I can. Oh my God. Thank you for watching.